Well, it's that time of year we talk a lot about pop-up thunderstorms, those kind that in the summer pop up and they go on their way very quickly. These are caused, of course, by warm, humid air, and in the summertime especially, as the sun is heating up the surface, that warm air continues to rise. Well, as it's rising and running into cooler air aloft, it can form those droplets and form clouds, those cumulus clouds that can develop. If the air motions do continue, those clouds can get taller and it can continue to build as the updraft strengthens in the cloud. And we start to see the potential for some rain. If there's enough moisture, you get those raindrops developing, and we end up with the rain coming down out of the cloud, bringing the cooler air aloft down to the ground with the downdraft. Now, this process can keep going as long as we have an updraft, but what often happens this time of year, because we don't usually have a lot of wind shear, that the thunderstorm is vertically developed, and the downdraft ends up dominating and ends up squashing, if you will, that updraft. So these are usually short-lived because the downdraft ends up squashing the updraft, the storm gradually dissipates. So storm formation needs three things, at least for storms to develop. Instability, that's cooling with height, the source of lift, such as the differential heating at the surface, or maybe a frontal boundary, or even converging air because of outflow boundaries. Moisture is needed as well, and that's water vapor, and we certainly have plenty of that in the atmosphere today. So for those summer pop-up storms, they are associated with the warm, humid air. Now, they're less likely to be severe, but sometimes they can produce some strong downbursts of wind and locally heavy rain.